Keep phone steady while using auto framing. Oh, is this on? Yeah, yeah, it is. Well, hey, surprised me. Well, good morning. It's almost 9 o'clock already. Pardon me. I just got back from my walk. Took a longer walk than I thought I was, but I felt good. Kept right on going and praying. And I had a garbage truck follow me the whole way almost. Up one road, down the other. I've seen him before. I'm cold, and I've got a pot of coffee here that shut off on me because I was gone for so long. Feels like it still might be warm, and I'm going to have a cup, another one. I usually have about 3 of these in the morning. I actually think that's like 6 cups of coffee. Really gets me going though, in many ways. But I wanted to share something with you this morning, and it's about a grief group that I attended yesterday evening. It's men and women. There's like 4 men. Sometimes there may be more or even less, but there's about 10 of us there, I think. And it was a good meeting. It wasn't a sad one, really. I mean, listening to stories, because there was no one really new there, you know. And usually somebody's new, they have the floor, really. They can talk all they want and tell their story. And then we might add something, some of us, you know, about our stories too, to help them. And these things are really good to attend. If you don't have one that you can go to, then I guess the next best thing would be a friend or family that understood. And if that's not possible, then this or others like this may be the best thing for you. But if you can't go to a group, and it's a good one, you know, it doesn't have to be at a church necessarily. Well, that may be the best in some circumstances or instances. It may be the best, but this one isn't a church. It's just a bunch of people that get together, and it was started by some local people here, and it's a good thing. There's not a lot of that going on around. It's hard to find a good grief group to go to. I have 2. Thank God for that. They're both good. I have a men's group and this one. And there are others, you know. The men's group is a private group. It's not advertised. It's just word of mouth kind of thing. And there's no funds that we have given to us. It's all, you know, just us gathering together for the men, you know, and we get together and meet someplace. The nuns let us use their facility there just recently. Other than that, we met wherever we could, you know. But both of these are good. The men and women one is, they have their own place. It's here local, here in Monroe, Michigan. And it's a good one. And the people really care there that run this and that go to it, you know. So these things can really help you. I know there are some of you out there that don't go to one. And even if it's been a year or so or longer, you haven't been to one, maybe you could, you know, try it. Maybe you don't need to help that much, but you can certainly help others with your story, you know, the way you deal with this. I know it's been a benefit to me, and just talking on this phone to you is a benefit to me. It really is. A whole bunch. Pardon me. Yesterday was a rough day for me to start off with. Very rough. And I don't know why that is, not really. But today has been pretty good. It really has. I think it'll get better as time goes, for sure. But, with Christmas, it was very special to me, to my wife, and a lot of you, it is very special. And I will be alone. I'm pretty sure I'll be alone, but only in my physical body. I'll have her in my heart, and I'll have music playing, and I think maybe watch something on TV we used to do all the time. But I'm not sure yet, there's some stuff going on at churches, and there's one I may go to on Christmas Eve. I don't know yet about that either. See how I feel, that kind of thing. Yeah. But anyway, that grief group, that was the whole point of this. That grief group, it was fun last night. We joked and we laughed. We were talking about squirrels and rodents and a bunch of other things, that made us all laugh. I think for the most part. And that was a good thing, But none of us were new. I mean, real new at grieving and being in this journey. We've all at least been in it for several months, 7, 8, 9, and in some cases, a couple years, They still go there. And at one point, one woman there was saying she had squirrels in her attic, and she wanted to know how to catch them. And I told her to climb up a tree and act like a nut. That just slipped right out, And everybody started laughing. That kind of got the ball rolling. And then we just started laughing from then on the whole night. Time just went like that. Before you knew it, we were done, I had to go. But that was a good thing. It shows that healing can happen and you can laugh again. Now, it took that environment for that to happen. I don't laugh a lot here. I mean, I do sometimes with the cat. The cats do some dumb things and I think it's funny. And I do some dumb things too, especially when I'm cooking. If I don't pay attention, I didn't realize how fast eggs can burn if you just walk away for a minute. Yeah, I only ruined one pan though. Next time I use that special pan she has over there, no stick. I didn't use that the first time. I mean, I've cooked eggs before, but I just forgot, But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you, that healing is coming. It's going to be tough. I know it is. I'm prepared for that. I've been praying. You've been praying. I'm thinking about you guys too. A lot of you guys out there. There's one guy that this Monday will be his wife's birthday, and 2 days later she died, right before Christmas. And there's a lot of you that have maybe a similar situation like that. The date this month, it's got to be hard. I lost a brother at Christmas years ago. I remember that hurt for years and years and years. It hurt everybody. It was never the same. Yeah, it never was. Not for me, not for all of us. But I don't really have any family left, except for a couple sisters that I've mentioned before. We don't talk or communicate, but God's going to fix that someday. And some of you may have that situation. You don't have any family. I'm aware of that. And you're alone. You got no one to talk to. No one to tell how you feel. What you're going through. Believe me, I know. I do. And others do too. And we're here. I'm here. But more than anything else, God's there too. And He's listening and He's hearing you. He's seeing you and He feels you. Just ask for His help, okay? Say, God, please help me. He will. You know, He will. I know He will. From your heart, He will. He may help you anyway. He loves you that much. But I'll shut this off here in a minute, and I've shown this picture before anyway, but this was my wife's little sweetheart there. Sandy. Picture was taken a couple of years ago. Yeah, she had that with her when she died. Had it right in her hand. Or next to her hand. She wasn't actually holding it, but anyway, I'll let this go and we'll talk to you again soon, okay? All right. So, bye for now.